When I started putting videos together, it was to share some of the thoughts and insights that have helped me in my journey towards becoming the speaker, content creator, videographer, and entrepreneur that I have become, with the hopes to inspire others out there not to sleep on themselves, not to cheat on their purposes by giving their passions half-hearted attempts, and to give young aspirant individuals, much like myself, the tools and skill sets that they could apply to take their careers and businesses to soaring heights. The more content I put out there, the more overwhelming and humbling the feedback I'm receiving from people being impacted by the videos. So much so that I'm getting numerous requests from people asking me to be their mentors. This has got me thinking a lot lately about mentorship and the significance of having an individual to lead you, guide you, coach you, advise you, challenge you, and in a sense, water the seed that is your potential. Not only do I wholeheartedly buy into the concept of mentorship, but I can personally attest to the profound acceleration a mentor can have on the trajectory of most, if not all, aspects of your life. So not only did I feel compelled to share my insights on why I think everyone who is serious about living an impactful life should have a mentor, but also to unpack what mentorship essentially is and what it entails. Because the better the understanding we have of these concepts, the more we can apply them so they can have a more sustainable impact on our lives. I think it's important to note that not only am I a mentor, but I am also a mentee. And I will start off this series by giving you my personal journey and the relationships I have built with my mentors and how this has served me both personally and professionally. A mentor is a trusted, more experienced advisor. And mentorship is the relationship where the experienced, trusted advisor uses their expertise and thought leadership to guide a less knowledgeable, less experienced individual who then becomes the mentee. And like most of us, my first mentors were my parents. My mom was a policewoman and my dad was a truck driver, and they passed down life lessons and teachings that they had received from their parents onto myself. Having grown up in a township in South Africa, I have full appreciation of the devastating effect one circumstance can have on their outlook on life and the overall direction their future can take. My parents could have reinforced the perpetuating cycle of poverty I kept seeing being replayed around me. But I'm so glad that they opted for the exact opposite, and they encouraged me to read and also sacrificed everything they had to take me to schools which exposed me to alternative realities in comparison to my surroundings at home. And that was my first experience of the positive effects a mentor can have on you by exposing you to alternative realities and daring you to dream. Whether I told my parents I wanted to be a doctor or stockbroker, they did nothing but believe in me and encourage me to never stop believing in myself. My second encounter with mentorship was at school with my teachers. And I remember in high school, my English teacher pulling me aside and telling me that I have a real gift for writing and public speaking, and encouraging me to read and write and speak in public as often as I could. And that's the beauty with mentors. They can help us identify gifts we never thought we had, and subsequently challenge us to hone into those gifts. One of my big passions as I became a senior in high school was music, particularly house music after stumbling on compilations by prominent DJs and producers. I began to study these musicians and follow them religiously as I tried to teach myself to mix and make beats by mimicking their styles and trying to emulate their techniques. This was my first experience with distant mentorship, where the people I was following did not know me at all, but I was drawing inspiration and guidance from them to work on and master my music making craft. All I wanted to do was DJ and make music. So much so that when I got to grade 11, I wasn't even thinking about applying to tertiary institutions to further my studies. It was only after attending youth camps at my local church that my youth leader at the time started seeing some leadership capabilities in me. And not only did he encourage me to dream bigger than making music and DJing, but he placed me in positions where I could start positively impacting my fellow peers. It's through mentorship that I discovered that not only could I go to university and get a degree, but I too could be a mentor to others. I cannot emphasize enough the tremendous role various individuals have played in shaping the individual I have become today. I've always strongly believed that isolation is death. And to really thrive in this world, you need to connect yourself with the kind of people that will elevate your thinking, push your limits, and take you to the next level. And that's why I am so passionate about mentorship. And in the coming videos, I want to share my personal journey on how mentors have helped me in my corporate career climb the proverbial corporate ladder. And also share insights on how mentors have inspired me and helped me start various entrepreneurial initiatives. And I'd also want to share my story on being a mentor myself and the unbelievable fulfillment and richness having mentees has brought to my life. So stay tuned, keep it locked, dim the lights, get the popcorn, because you best believe it's gonna be a movie.